Hello everyone, welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra and welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you're returning. So guys, as you see, I have a different background today. That is because I am planning on doing a fall tag. And now we all know that fall isn't my most favorite season, but I tried to be a little pumpkin-y. I even got the matching little orange in the little earrings. And so I got my skull necklace on and my matching bracelet. So we got a little pumpkin going on. But I didn't want to be in front of the Christmas background for a fall theme, so I figured I'd switch it up a bit. I am on a different chair today, so I'm kind of propped up a little higher. And so let me know how you like the new view. Nice to see you all. It is Saturday and I'm back on a Saturday, so I don't know. I think that, you know what, I was so like, I was kind of excited to have the alone time while the kids were at school to be able to pop on here whenever again, and just talk for hours if I wanted to. But to be honest with you, I haven't felt, I don't know, I feel like when the kids are home, there's more life in the house, and it kind of brings me a spark to want to do these videos, Ethan likes to join in the video a lot with Stitch, and he is right here, and he is actually going to be my co-host today, even though he has headphones on, so, Ethan, I don't think you can hear me. Oh, can you? Anyway, if I need him, I'll just wave. Anyway, so, today we have quite a few things to talk about, and, we're just gonna begin with, it is Christmas time. No, I'm so excited for Christmas, okay? I have gotten a lot of stuff out of the way for Danny already, but there were a few things that I had to return. Jason is actually out returning them now to Kohl's because you got to be careful, guys, because not everything that is shown on the pictures on Amazon are how they're going to be in person, or have that quality that you're expecting for the amount of money you're paying. So you have to be really careful, and things like that, if I get them and they are not what they are supposed to be, they go right back. I don't even bother because don't have money to waste, especially this year. And I want to be able to get things that are going to last, because usually, honestly, a lot of stuff that I get is disposable stuff, because they'll use it for, a month or 2 months, and then things break or rip, or they don't like it anymore, or whatever it may be. So I want things to last longer. I'm paying good money for this stuff, and, I want it to be around a while, So he sent the back. There was a couple of things too that just weren't. Danny's into Amazing Digital Circus. That's no shock. I've told everybody that before. And he has so many Pomni plushies, but he's asking for these other new ones. Now, I don't order from direct. They have a company called Glitch Productions, but it is not based in the US. I don't know exactly where they are. At first I thought it was Japan, but then I thought, because I heard something else on another video, I think it's Australia. I'm really not sure. They could have a base in each country. I have no idea. So I ordered one time from them last Christmas, but it was just for 2 little mini blind box things when they first came out. Yeah. And so, is that what I said? What did I say? Blind box?
You said bind box.
A bind box? No. Let's get out of here. Don't start with me. See? Brings the joy to my video. You see what I mean? So, okay, it was a blind box. A box that's blind. So you don't know what's in it, which I don't really like those things, to be honest with you, because they could get a double or whatever it may be. But they did get 2 different ones. So that was good. And they still have those. And that was last year. So that was good. But I waited forever. And at first I thought they were lost because they didn't get here when they were supposed to. And then the tracking stopped. And then luckily they just showed up in the mailbox a few days later. But it took at least, I would say, 3 weeks, to get here. So, if I had to order something from them, it would have to be soon to get here for Christmas. I don't know if they've updated their shipping policy or how that works. But so I was a little hesitant to order these items from them because, number one, if they get lost, I'm screwed, and they're expensive. But they are the original ones, and they don't sell these in stores. So, and they're really nice size too. because I watch, reviews on YouTube. But there's this one character, Ragatha, and she is kind of the updated, modern version of Raggedy Ann. And I would say a little mix of Raggedy Ann and Coraline, because she does have a button eye. But I think she's cute. She's cute. I think she's the cutest one of all of them, to be honest with you. But anyway, so I would love to order that one from Glitch. But if I'm going to do an order with them and I'm going to pay that much shipping anyway, I'm going to order more than one, because it doesn't make sense to me. In other words, the value isn't there to me if you just order one, because the shipping is so high. So getting directly from them, it's $30 flat rate shipping. But if you order a bunch of other stuff, you know what I realized though? When they had a sale going on, the shipping cost was way higher than when the sale stopped, because I went back to the website. Are you listening? Mm-hmm. I went back to the website and put everything back in the cart and then went to check out, and the shipping went down from 60 to 30 with the same items, because they're no longer on sale. So I think they adjust it, when the sale is off, when the sale is on, the shipping becomes different. They got to make up for it somehow, I guess. But just not worth it to me to order one thing at a time. I would order several. And so I almost did. I had everything in the cart and I almost went to check out. It was like $230. And I was like, damn it. Damn it, Christina. Why? They're not, yeah. So they're not in the US, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, if I'm going to spend $230 at this place and it doesn't make it to me, that really, really puts, what would you say? A damper? No, really puts a hole in my pocketbook. Okay, because that I won't be able to replace. So I didn't do it. I said, no, I'm going to try and find them elsewhere. Now, Walmart does carry the smaller ones right now. If you could get them in the store. I know they weren't available online. 2 of them are, the bigger ones. And I already got those, and he already has them. So it's very limited. But the smaller ones, Amazon has them as well. And they sent me, would you believe they sent me one? It wasn't in a bag, nothing. It had the tags on it. But the face was stained like with pink. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I don't know if they grabbed it from a warehouse, a store, if I don't know what happened, but that went back and I'll have to order a new one. If another one comes the same way, then I don't know. I'm not paying for a stained freaking thing, So I got that, and I'm waiting for another one to come back in stock. I think in a week or 2 it comes back in stock. So, getting there, got him a lot of, I don't know if I already told you guys, I got him a lot of art stuff this year, air dry clay. I got him the paint, a really big thing, a set of paintbrushes and little foam things. And I got him this new foil art, it's called. We've never done that before. And I got him Marvin's Magic Markers. And I remember when I was like 15 seeing the cart in the mall. And I got them that Christmas, actually. So they were fun. I think he'll have a lot of fun with those, writing secret messages and stuff.
Oh,
so,
I will.
yeah, not you. What the hell? Yeah, you probably will use them. Yeah, you will. You can write secret messages and then erase it and then draw things. It's really fun, actually. Okay, you want the markers instead of your windows?
No.
Why? That's what you want to do on there, right? Is do art?
No.
Anyway, so they are, yeah. So I'm getting Danny a lot of arts and craftsy stuff, and then just a few plushies minimum, because he has a lot already. He doesn't need any more. But, Christmas time, mom's going to do what she's got to do, move mountains to make her kids happy. That's what you do. That's your job, right? So the older kids, Jack and Ethan, are asking for one thing only, right? They want a Windows 11 32 gigabyte. Is it?
16 gigabyte. But you can give me a 32 one. Too.
Oh, Jack said 32. I don't know. The higher you go, the more expensive they get. And these things cost a lot of money. So I said that, they said, that's the only thing I want. That's the only thing I want. But it's not shared. They each want one. So, gotta keep moving that mountain. Gotta keep moving it. Want to make your kids happy on Christmas, right? Get that magical feeling, you know, when you go to sleep and you're like, yes, I'm going to wake up and it's going to be beautiful. I always do. Don't I always make a beautiful Christmas for you guys? No answer?
Huh?
I said, don't I? Doesn't Mom always make a beautiful Christmas for you guys? What?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
What?
I'm joking.
It's so silly. Anyway, Stitch arrived last Christmas, didn't he? Yeah. That's the one thing that I think the only thing that he's still using. But I think that was the most perfect present. And you know what? He had no clue about Stitch. No clue. I didn't give him any hints. I didn't tell him anything, nothing. He just didn't know at all. So he was super, super surprised when he opened it. But this year, that's what they want. This computer. So now I have to push the mountain over. And, you know, make it happen for my kids. Their happiness is more important than mine. And so that's what moms do. That's their job. So with that being said, I do have a doll for sale. I was not sure if I was going to sell them because I am trying to complete a 3-set collection of my boys. But I feel, I was holding this doll earlier, and I feel that I can find a better, more portrait-looking baby of Daniel than this one. I think at the time I seen him, and he does look like him when he first was born. But after that, not really. And so it kind of, I want something, I guess, more with a calming face than this fussy guy. Beautiful baby. And yes, I am talking about Gracie May. So I have Gracie May here as a cuddle baby. And the body, I actually switched the body out. This is a cuddle body from Anna. So it is perfect cuddle baby. Cuddle body. And the head was painted by Lori Neal, and she is on reborns.com. Beautiful work. And I loved the fact that his hair, to me, it's painted, but it looks 3D to me. So like it looks like you can almost reach out and just touch it. So he has the painted dark hair, and then his face is so painted so beautifully. I hope that you could pick that up on the camera. He has the red rashy look, red newborn tones. He has the hair, and then the eyebrows go there. It's so beautiful. Really cute. Very newborn looking. The glossed lips there, and rooted eyelashes. And this face always, to me, always looked good, more backed up from the camera, more than, up close, because it could start to look a little funny. But, so there's the baby. If you need pictures or anything like that, please feel free to ask, email me. It's always in the description below. And he is, like I said, on an Anna cuddle body, weighted perfectly. I would say he's about 6 pounds, something ounces. But his texture is beautiful. The varnish, he is done in heat set paint, and the varnish is so beautiful. It's like slightly textured, but it's so, I love it. I love the texture of it. Not shiny. This is not a shiny baby at all. He is matte finished, and no shine at all. He's gorgeous. I can't stand shiny babies. I can't. I cannot deal with shiny babies, because babies don't really look like that. Look like, unless you oil them, put baby oil over them. But anyway, beautiful baby. Like I said, around 6 pounds, painted with the Genesis heat set paint. You can go over and check out Lori Neal on reborns.com, and his listing is there. I've only had him maybe 2 months, I think, not even. So he is, and I got him directly from the artist, so he is fairly new. Like I said, I just switched out the cuddle body because he came with this jointed teddy bear body, which goes to Lisa Isaacs, and I still have him in the box. I will ship him October 1st, promise. I was going to ship him this month, but it just didn't work out. My husband couldn't get to the post office, and so October 1st it is. Anyway, so he is on a new cuddle body from Anna, which is weighted perfectly, feels like a newborn baby when you hold him in your arms. This is a sold out limited edition kit by Laura Lee Eagles. He is an authentic kit. Now, that being said, I don't have a COA because he is a cuddle baby. A COA did not come with him. So if that's something that's important to you, then, you know, this might not be the doll for you. However, if you go check out her listing, it says that he is an authentic doll, and I'm sure that she can provide some information if you need. But anyway, so he is for sale. He will come with a beautiful box opening, a wrapped, ribboned box opening. I will do gorgeous box opening with items that I will buy a new outfit for him. So a new with tag brand new outfit I will buy for the box opening. And he will come with a couple of Christmas items, a pacifier clip, a pacifier. He does have a magnetic pacifier. He will come with mittens and 2 pairs of brand new Carter's pants, a Carter sleeper. I'm just looking at what I have. Another winter type sleeper with trees all over it. And he will come with a Burt's Bees outfit. That burgundy one, I actually had it on my Sam, Dominic, before I just changed him. He was wearing that. So that's Burt's Bees. It's a 2-piece burgundy, and it has like ski mountain design on it. He will come with a green copper pearl gown, and I know there's some other stuff in this bag. He will come with a brand new I'll buy him a couple things, okay? I'll buy him a brand new outfit and an extra brand new item. I don't know what it'll be, but something else brand new, okay? So you get 2 brand new items that I'm going to purchase for him. And then, like I just said, so it's 1, 2, 3. So 6 outfits. Well, let's say 5 because I'm going to put one on him. So 5 outfits, and then a brand new outfit, and then an extra brand new baby item. Mittens, and I don't know if I have a hat. But if I have an extra hat, I'll send that. I'm gonna make it really pretty and throw in whatever he'll come with a plush, like a stuffed animal plush. I don't know which one yet. And it'll just be really pretty, okay? So I know who was I watching? Oh, well, that's in my shout outs today. But I might as well shout her out right now. Because I'm thinking of you right now. Reborn Twin Mom. I watched her video early this morning with my pumpkin coffee. It must have been like 3:30 this morning because I've been up since midnight, guys. I could not sleep last night. I fell asleep real early, and then I got up real early. Midnight. Okay, I fell asleep around 7-ish. And then, because I was so tired from the night before, because I was up since 2 a.m. the night before. I have not been able to sleep good lately. But anyway, so I was watching videos early this morning, and I was watching Reborn Twin Mom. She had mentioned me in her video, so thank you, girl, for the shout out. And I am so happy that I inspired you to make that video and, you know, basically say to people, hey, I'm paying good money for these items. I don't expect to get shit-stained baby diapers, okay? You shouldn't be getting stuff like that. People should not be sending stained clothes, shit-stained clothes. I don't care who you are or what you're doing there. You got to check yourself, guys. You have to really check your stuff before you send it to other people because you wouldn't want to get stuff like that. You shouldn't be sending out stuff like that. And so I am so happy that you spoke up and spoke out about the topic because I don't think enough people do, in my opinion. And like you said, and like I always say, we pay a lot for these dolls. We don't want to be dressing them in stained clothes, shit-stained clothes, whatever it may be. You're not going to dress your baby in that. I wouldn't dress my real baby in stuff like that. And, you know, I'm not going to dress my dolls in that either. It doesn't mean that you're too good for used clothes or consignment shop clothes or secondhand clothes. That's not what I'm saying. It doesn't mean that I'm too good for that or too bougie or however you want to say it. That's not what it means. It just means that if I'm going to invest money in something, okay, when you are on a limited income and you invest money in these dolls in your collecting, you know, this is for my mental health. It's for my, it's just my hobby, and it makes me happy. And I invest money in this and time. And if I'm doing that with the dolls, why would I want to put this baby, this gorgeous baby, in an outfit that has a formula stain up here? or that has a rip in it, or that has... Don't do that, guys. When somebody is paying money for something, it's one thing if you're giving it away, okay? And it's free, whatever, that then the people could go through bags and keep what they want, throw out what they don't. I used to do that. I used to buy from Facebook Marketplace a couple times. I bought, not brand new, well, it had some brand new stuff in it. And a lot of times people just sell trash bags of clothing for real cheap. And when I first started collecting, I bought from Marketplace a couple times. Big trash bags of stuff, and some things were stained and I threw those away immediately. Other things were brand new with tags or, you know, new looking. So I don't have anything against that. What I am against is people not telling other people that you sell the doll clothes to, or baby clothes, whatever. People pay money for that, expecting something, and then they are disgusted or really disappointed when they get the items and they look like that. So guys, don't do that. And you know what? It's true. Not everybody has the same standards as everybody else. Always so make sure I ask, is it from a smoke-free home, a pet-free home? I guess... Free home. No, you need to know where. I always ask if the doll or the items were stored in a garage, an attic, or a basement. That's very important, especially when you're buying vintage dolls, like on Mercari or wherever, Facebook, because a lot of these people that are selling these dolls they're not the original owner. Like, they could be from their mom collecting or their grandma, and then they just put them up somewhere until they sell them, you know? And you don't know how long these items have been stored. If they're vintage, you know, vintage dolls, Lee Middletons are considered vintage dolls. So, you know, they could be stored in their box, but I will tell you this story as well quick. I bought a Lee Middleton doll. It was one of the big dolls, 26 inches. And she was in her box and everything. The pictures look gorgeous. And I love this doll. I had her back in the day as well. Her name was Daisy Chain by Reva Schick. And I loved this baby. She was actually a child-sized doll, not a baby. But she had this cute little blonde bob wig and blue eyes. And she was just gorgeous. And I was so happy that I found her because you hardly ever see her for sale. So I grabbed her. I paid, I think, $200 or so. And I did not ask where the doll had been stored. This is actually the story that prompted me to ask that every time after this. So, got the doll, was so excited. As soon as I opened the box, the odor of gasoline, I cannot even tell you. Now, I usually love the smell of gasoline. Like, if you go to the gas station, I love the smell of gasoline. Yeah. But I don't want that smell on my dolls, okay? So, I opened the box. Whew, as soon as you open it, was like you were at the gas station. It was really bad, okay? So I'm thinking, oh my God, what is going on? So I immediately wrote the seller and I said, can you please tell me where this doll was stored? And she said, in her garage on a shelf. So the doll had been stored there for a few years, she said, and she had no idea that the doll smelled like gasoline. I mean, come on. If you are taking pictures of that doll, you brought it in your house, okay, you can smell it. It was so strong, okay? But she failed to mention that to me. So I said, well, this doll smells like complete gasoline. That's why I'm asking you. And she said, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that the doll had picked up the odor. My husband does rebuilds on motorcycles, and he's always starting things in the garage, stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying you just don't know what surrounding the doll has been sitting in. And if you're a very particular collector like myself, and you want your dolls to be in the best, you know, condition they could be in, because that's what you expect when you pay so much money for something, you know. So it's very important to ask questions. It's very important to know the origin of the doll. So ask away, guys. Make sure you ask those important questions. But anyway, so back to Reborn Twin Mom. The reason I thought of you right away was because in your video, you had said that you wanted to try a cuddle baby. Now, I don't know if you meant with the silicone head or a vinyl head, because I know you also mentioned that you weren't too into your vinyl babies. But if you were talking about a vinyl baby, cuddle baby, this one feels pretty real. I don't know if you like the Gracie May sculpt, but I just thought I would mention it because you had mentioned it in your video about wanting to try a cuddle baby. This is the most real feeling cuddle baby that you will find. Anna's bodies are amazing. Anyway, so thank you for mentioning me, and I'm so happy that I was able to inspire you to make your video. So, this guy's for sale, or a girl. You can make it a girl. I mean, I know a lot of people have Gracie May as a girl, but I had it as a boy. I thought he looked like a boy. So, we'll come with a box opening again, and we'll ship in a flat rate priority for $30. So I am asking, because it is a sold out limited edition, and you cannot buy this kit anymore, and it is painted really beautiful. I am going to ask $360 plus shipping. So let's just say, no, you know what? Let's just say $380 shipped. Okay. $380 shipped, PayPal USA only. So if anybody is interested for $380, and again, he comes with a beautiful box opening, wrapped and everything. So if you're interested, or if you need more pictures, please let me know. There is a slight consideration for a trade, a possible trade. If you have something that I might be interested in, let me know. Or if you have somebody that you have for sale. I love cuddle babies the most. I would possibly trade for something else. I don't know. But I'm open to, offers or whatever. So just let me know. Anyway, so again, if you're interested in a trade, it must come from a smoke-free, pet-free, bug-free home. Let's make that clear. And has to be, from a clean home. I don't like, and that's not to knock anybody, because like I said, everybody has a different standard of living, and that, who am I to say, everybody lives however they want to live. But it's just the point of sending that to somebody, it's just, anyway, keep that in mind. Anyway, so we're going to move on. I'm going to pick up my paper over here because I actually have some things written down. If we ever get to the fall tag, who knows? Okay, so I said that. Becca, Rocking with Becca. I just watched that before I started my video, and Becca, thank you so much for mentioning me and the shout out. Becca mentioned me because I am a channel that is under 1,000 subscribers, and on her Rocking with Becca every Saturday, she always picks somebody that's under 1,000. And sends people over to me. So thank you so much, Becca, for sending people over to me, to my channel. I appreciate you doing that so much, girl. Thank you so much. And yes, Becca and I have known each other for years now. I started, when I joined the Dolly community, I started watching Becca first. And I've always watched her videos since. I can't say I watch every one because you do post a lot, but I at least try to watch, I always watch the full Rocking with Becca and, box openings and stuff like that. I don't watch a lot of the change in chats, but if I try because there's so many channels to watch. But we have known each other for a while. So thank you so much, Becca. That was really sweet of you. I also wanted, well, of course, Christina. I always shout out Christina. Go check out Christina's newest video. She made one yesterday. And she actually did a fall tag in there. That's what inspired me. Christina, you inspired me, damn it. You inspired me to do this fall tag, even though they're not the same questions. I did more of a kid one, but I don't know if it's such a kid. Well, we'll see soon. Okay. Then I wanted to, two more people. I wanted to talk about Belinda's babies. Belinda just did, she's been doing all kinds of videos because she went on vacation. She's been taking videos, going to, I think she went to McPherson's, and I've been following her all week. But she put up one that she just got home, and she did a review on 2 Babeside dolls. Belinda, if you're watching this, girl, Babeside, I would have been disappointed too, and I was disappointed because Babeside sent me a doll to review last year around Christmas time. You remember this too, Ethan? They sent me a doll, okay? And they wanted me to do an honest review. I did my honest review, and they didn't like it so much, Belinda. They actually emailed me and asked me to delete it, to remove my video, which I eventually did. But I delete a lot of my videos sometimes. So anyway, I had it up for a while. They asked me to take it down because I was honest in the review, and I thought I would have been really pissed if I paid for that doll. I'll just put it that way. I think that their dolls, at least that one and the two you got, were nothing like the picture. And they are definitely a play doll. They're definitely like a doll you can find at Walmart or Target or wherever. Okay. It is not of collector quality, I feel, and I would never purchase from them. So you're not alone, Belinda. I agree. And if you could, I would just send them back, unless they charge you the shipping. I don't know how Canada works, but yeah, I just didn't. I don't know. I felt bad for you, honestly. But I just felt bad because you were so excited. I mean, you know, and I was that way too, you know. But I also wasn't expecting much from them. But you know, you want to. They say give an honest review, but then you give an honest review and people don't like your review, and they're like, oh well, no, because it goes against what we think, you know, or our view is different. Then you shouldn't be able to have your opinion or state how you feel about it. You know, that's pretty messed up, you know. So I didn't like Babe's side neither. Okay. So then we have, okay, one more. So I wanted to talk about Reborn Taddy for a second. So I have been watching his videos on Instagram. You know, they're like short videos. And with him and his husband, and they have just opened up a new storefront / tattoo shop in Colorado, I believe it is, right? I hope. It is Sad Circus Studio. I believe that's the name of it still. I should have done more. What's it called? Looking up information before I mentioned it. But anyway, it's probably under his video, under his page, Reborn Taddy. And you had me cracking up. Oh my gosh, you had me cracking up. They were doing a video showing, they're doing a raffle giveaway for their grand opening, and they were putting all kinds of stuff in a backpack that they were going to give away in a raffle. And his husband comes up close to the camera, he's showing all these stickers that they're going to put in the thing. And then he's like, yeah, these are really good, especially if you're a sticker slut. I was dying. Oh my God. I was totally not expecting that at all, but I will use that in the future. I don't know where or when, but I'm going to keep that in my brain forever. That is definitely tattooed in my brain forever, Taddy. Okay. It was just so funny. But anyway, you guys are so cute together. Loved it. I've been watching all the videos, and I hope to see you soon on YouTube. We all miss you. I know I do. Anyway, so there's all my shout outs for today and all my hellos and everything else. Let me know if you're interested in Gracie May, or if you want to talk about it. Price is kind of negotiable a little bit. If you have any trades that are of similar value, or, you know, just email me. Okay, so now we're going to do the fall tag. Now that Ethan has went in there. Ethan, it's time for the tag. It's time for the fall tag. Come on.
The fall tag.
Oh, so you're going to act like you don't know what the fall tag is?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you finish eating lunch and then get my panda for me. Oh, in the meantime, I could show you guys this. So, when I got my panda, I'm going to bring my panda over for the fall tag. But when I got my Chonkers panda, and yes, I plan on getting the sitting one for Christmas. I already told Jason that's what I want. I love the panda, and I actually am going to start collecting pandas. I've always loved pandas. They're my #1 favorite animal next to koalas. And I asked Kitty from Australia if she had any koalas nearby, if she sees any koalas. She said that they are high up in the tree, if they are, so they don't really see them. But she also told me something very interesting that I didn't know about, Kitty, about the kangaroo population over there. She said they're overwhelmed with kangaroos. They're all over the place. So you see 30 kangaroos when you walk outside, sometimes in the park area. And I would really love to see that, Kitty. I would love to see all those kangaroos. But she says that they're so overpopulated. And I think it would be so cool to live next to kangaroos. But you know why? Because I don't live next to them. So, of course, it's going to be cool. Kind of like, you know, you want a doll so bad. And then when you get it, it sucks. And then you're like, oh, no, I don't want this anymore. Kind of the same thing. If you don't live, around the kangaroo or the koalas, of course you think it's cool because it's unfamiliar to you, right? Just like the same, I guess with animals that are strictly for the U.S., which I don't know what is in the U.S. that you don't have there. I don't know. I don't know much about Australia, so I don't know. All I know about Australia is that they have kangaroos and koalas. That's about it, Kitty. So you're going to have to give me, and I learned that they have free health care over there. But it sucks. So I heard. So, which, I think, I told her, and it's the truth. I feel that healthcare should be free everywhere. I mean, everybody has the right to go see a doctor, without having the fear of, oh my God, I'm going to have this giant bill, or I don't have this money up front to go get myself checked out. I think that's terrible. It's horrible. And where me and my husband are lucky enough that when you are disabled, you automatically get free health care. He has to pay a copay. I don't. But thank God, because I could not pay for my medications out of pocket. It would cost me thousands. Jason's medications, forget about it, because he has MS and he has a slew of other issues. He has Tourette syndrome. He has epilepsy. So he needs all these medications to, to not have seizures, to not have, his spine and these tumors. My husband, he has tumors in his back, in his brain, and he has to go for scans yearly to make sure that they're not growing or pressing on something they're not supposed to be. And so, he needs these medications. And with that insurance, we would be screwed. Totally. And me, for my medications, forget about it. I couldn't be on them, and I need to be on them. So, thank God that we have that, but not everybody does. And it's unfair. I think that it should be free for everybody. I feel like I'm on a beauty pageant, and that's my question. And I'm like, healthcare should be free for all. And, it's unfair that, and it is, it's unfair. And you know what else is unfair? I'll say, that there are people that work their asses off out there, and they pay high tax dollars, okay? They pay taxes, and they don't even get free health care. They have to pay out of pocket for private health insurance. I think that is fucking wrong. I think that sucks. I don't think that's not fair at all. That's my opinion. I think that healthcare should be free for everybody. Okay, I think that you should be able to, if you want to buy a better plan or whatever you want, fine. But I think generalized healthcare, you should be able to go see a doctor. I could see about, they're not going to cover like major things, but healthcare, to go see a doctor, to have medications that you need, stuff like that. It's just so unfair. And there's a lot of unfair things out there, especially going on in the U.S. nowadays. And it just really sucks all around. Prices are still sky high. And, a lot of people are in that, worry mode, and there's another YouTuber that I've actually followed. I don't know if they're sisters, but they do separate channels. I think it's, oh my God, I don't even remember her name. But I think she's from the South, and she talks about, she has a bigger family, and I think she just said she was on not the news, but like one of the some kind of TV show, I think. And she was speaking out about, you know, what's going on, you know, in the US with, you know, people needing to go to food banks and, you know, people struggling to get by and all these things. And I'm listening to her talking. I'm like, yeah. And a lot of people were leaving her nasty ass comments about, you know, this and then, and people just need to shut the fuck up, really. Like, there are people struggling, you know, people are really struggling, and you really got to be thankful for what you have, be thankful for the things that, you know, sometimes people take for granted when they're not in those worst situations. And, you know, I've seen my family struggle through it. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand, and it sucks. And, you know, and I always helped them when I could. And, you know, but, it's difficult. It's difficult to see and to I'm not going to start with that too. Okay. But I think that, the U.S. is turning into a place for only the wealthy is what's happening. And, you know, well, that's what people voted for. That's what people voted for. And, you know, it is what it is, and we got to deal with it, till the next go around. Right. And hopefully it could be fixed. But anyway, so, I got these bottles, from Walmart. They are available on Amazon as well. And I was looking for a tiny bottle for my panda because I wanted to feed him. And I was looking, and I've never seen these before. These are Phillips Advent bottles, and I actually used these for Jack before we switched to the Playtex drop-ins. And they are 2-ounce bottles, guys. I've never seen the wide neck. I love the wide neck bottles. I only use those for my kids. Never use the regular nipple. They always like these. And they are the small 2-ounce bottles. You get 2 of them for $14, which for bottles, I guess that could be a little up there, but it's a really good bottle brand. And look at how cute this is, guys. Now, I didn't fill this one with the polyfill. I have the other one with the polyfill, which Ethan could give me when he gets over here. But look at how cute. And I showed Jason, and he's like, those are for real babies. Like, what baby eats that little at a time? Because our kids were always drinking the 8-ounce bottle straight from the start. You know, they couldn't get enough. Ethan would throw the bottle at you. If we gave this to Ethan as a baby, he would throw it right at us. Ethan needed a full bottle. But, you know, I guess they're meant for, like, preemies, maybe. I don't know. I didn't have any preemies. All my babies, all my babies were born 2 weeks early, and they were all like full term weight. Like none of them were smaller than they were supposed to be. Ethan and Danny were a little over 6 pounds each, and Jack was almost 10 pounds. So they wouldn't have used this, but you never see them this small. And so when I seen them, I was like, yes, I was so happy. You know, usually could find the 2-ounce in like the regular bottle, but not in the wide neck. So I was so happy. Thank you, Advent. I think these are new because I've never seen them before. But really cute. Look at that. Isn't that cute? To make the little baby bottles. I use polyfill, so this way it doesn't. I've tried the ones with liquid, guys. I don't like it. I don't feel safe. I feel like it's going to leak on my baby, you know, and I don't want that. You know, I want to keep my babies new and pristine condition. And that's the way they're saying. So, you know, you could I was going to cut the nipple off, honestly, because that's what I do with most of my bottles. But it goes right in. See? So it looks like, oh, there it popped up. Got happy to see you. So you could... Sandra's back. I'm back, bitches. Make way, make way. That's from Moana, if anybody doesn't know. Anyway, so we're going to get on to the fall tag. If Ethan is done with his lunch, and he could come grab my panda. Anyway. All right. Now I'm going to start saying, oops, I did it again. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby. How was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have. Come on, Ethan. I'm going to sing a whole fucking concert over here. Get my panda, will you? He has headphones on. He could barely hear me.
My bad.
Yeah. You're bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it. Billie Jean is not my love. Oh, I love Michael Jackson. I could sing Michael Jackson all day long. All right. Come on. Give him up. Give me his bottle, too. He needs a feeding.
I love him.
Look, he's looking at you. He's like, give me to my mommy, please. Please. I need to eat. Oh, look the way he's looking at me. Come on. All right, so you see, guys, I filled this one with the polyfill. Looks just like milk. And you don't have to worry about it spilling all over the place. All right, come on. So I don't know if I told you guys, but I officially named him and I already have a name for the other one when it gets here.
Wait, hold on.
So there is a cartoon on Netflix that Danny loves, and it's of a dog, but a cute little dog, and I think
Max.
No, not that one. Chip and Potato. It's called Chip and Potato.
Wait.
Chip and Potato. Yeah, do the side eye. Here he comes. So, if you missed my last video, I opened this guy right here, and he is from Chonkers, and I did get him off of Amazon. I had a gift certificate gift card, whatever, for $30, and then there was an extra like 8 or 9% off. So, his original price is like $147, I think, and I got him for $112. So I had, the gift, I had to pay cash $112. The gift card was like $30, and then he was like $10 off. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, he's totally worth it. I know it's a little pricey for a plush animal, but he is not just any plush. Okay, I thought he was gonna be floppy with his arms and legs. He's not. So he is stuck in this position, which is really perfect to hold him on your shoulder. And I love it. It's so cute. He has this little fluffy tail here. It's like in between his legs. Pandas are supposed to have that. I actually read the review of somebody that bought the sitting panda. And she was like, oh, well, when he's sitting, he has this big, like, fluffy thing here. And the company wrote back and said, that is actually how pandas are. The real pandas. So, he has this really cool, like silicone, like paw pad things. And then he has the real claws, and they are made of like a soft silicone too. Really cute. It makes it so much more realistic. He's so soft and fluffy. He is weighted with steel pellets, are they called? So steel ball bearing or something like that. And they show how he's weighted. So you can't actually really feel them much unless you really press down. They put them all in here, some in the butt. Like if I press really hard here, I could feel them in there. So that you can't really feel, like if you're holding a reborn, you could feel the bag of beads when you're holding them. You can't feel that on this panda. He is really meaty. He's a meaty panda. He is really made really well. The eyes follow you. So he has these 3D eyeballs. Look at that. So no matter which way you're looking at him from, watch this, his eyes follow you. Isn't that so cool? It might freak some people out, but I think it's so adorable. Look. So no matter what angle he's at, he's going to be looking at you. He's going to see. He's going to... So his belly, oh, he's so soft. And then this face, and he has that little nose with the little pink on it. That's like silicone. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous plush animal. Christina actually is doing a video today. She told me, and she's opening a couple of plush animals. I don't want to give it away, but go check out her channel. She was going to do an opening too, I believe, a box opening of a baby. So go check out Cuddles by Christina. But she showed me something, gave me a website, today to go look for, and to see these things that she just got. And she said the shipping was really quick. So I went to the website, dangerous enabler over there, my number one enabler. And so I went to the website, and I already found a couple that I love. The one cookies and cream one, I have to get that one. Have to. He reminds me of a panda, but in a teddy bear style. So really, really cute. What else? So yeah, this is my baby panda. I love him. So I already told my husband, like, I want the sitting one for Christmas. I'll probably buy it for myself, but just like I did with this one. He was gonna buy this one for me for my birthday. I can't say he wasn't gonna. But I wasn't sure if I was really gonna love it that much. And I don't want to be disappointed on my birthday or Christmas. That's the worst, I was disappointed with an Ashton Drake on my birthday a couple years ago. And I was like, oh, this sucks, You don't want to be disappointed on holidays. So I'd rather try it out first. If I don't like it, return it and get the money back. Because when you buy from Amazon, you get a full refund, So I figured I would try it. And at first I was going to get another silicone, from a Volin silicone. Because I do want another silicone. We have little Johnny. He's only 14 inches. But he's so jiggly and squishy and cute. And I wanted to try another awake one. But it was like it cost almost $200 for that one, the one I wanted. And I wasn't sure. I was like, let me try the panda. So he's here to stay. I love him so much. I love him so much, panda. So his name is, name reveal. So his name is, I told you, Potato. So his name is Potato, and for short we call him Po. And then the sitting big panda, when I get him, his name will be Chip. So Chip and Potato, and or Potato Chip, however you want to say it. But he's really, really adorable, really cute, really, really well-made quality animal. Okay, so let's feed him. Let's feed him with the new bottle. Maybe I could try and push this in. Look, he's looking at me like, Mommy, what are you doing? Okay, there we go. It looks so cute. It's like the perfect size for him, like he's looking at you while he's drinking. So cute. He's really, really cute. And I feel like I needed a little change from the reborns too. So if I sell Gracie May, I'll have 2 left. I'll have Jack, which will never go anywhere, and then Dominic, my Sam sculpt, which I've looked at him so many times. Like he started my collection. I can't sell him ever. But I will never say never with that one. The only one, and I've said this before, the only one I will say 100% that stays is Jack. But Dominic is staying. For what, from how I'm feeling today. I'll leave it at that. Because I've thought about it. I have thought about selling him a number of times. And every time I think about him going, I'm like, nope. It'd be a big mistake. So no, I really shouldn't do that. And you know what? I was thinking too, because I had sold Olive. And I'm thinking, I haven't missed her one bit. Isn't that weird? It's like I wanted her so badly back. I loved her so much. When she came to me and I opened her, it was like she never left. But I feel like, what happened? I feel like I didn't have, it was like an exciting feeling when I opened her, and I was happy she was back. But I feel like it wasn't that feeling that I got when I had her before. I think that was the issue with me. And so there was that disconnect from, the box opening, I was so happy she was back. Again, it was like she never left. I loved her. I held her. I changed. I loved looking at her, taking pictures of her. But again, that feeling that I thought I would have wasn't there. So it's like when you have collected dolls for 30 years, almost 30 years, and you've collected these dolls, it's very hard to get that feeling anymore because you've been through it all. You've seen them all. You've had them all. I mean, I have had so many different artist dolls over the years. I mean, you name it, I've had it. I've tried it. And I will always say that each category of dolls have brought different types of happiness and joy to my life. I feel the Masterpiece standing dolls was a favorite era. I have to say, I loved all those standing dolls that were gorgeous. I mean, I had my own little soldiers, you know, they were standing I had like 20, 25 at a time, dressed them all. They all wore like 2T, 3T clothing, and I love them so much. And then the Hempstead dolls, Annette Hempstead, those were another one that I got into that phase, but they were expensive. I mean, you know, that it was just really expensive. I mean, at that time I had no real kids. Jason had a great job, a high paying job. And so, you know, I would just get whatever. And I've been through it all. So it's very hard to please me. It's very hard to shock me. It's very hard to get me to open a doll and have that feeling anymore, because I've opened so many. I've been through so many. I've seen it all. You know, I don't want to say seen it all, because I've never gotten like a really high-end, like expensive silicone doll or, you know, a prototype doll, anything like that. But as far as just opening a doll and getting that feeling, that, you know, that rush, that when you open that doll and you're like, oh my God, wow, I've never, you know, experienced this before. That's really far and few between for me anymore. So that's another reason why I decided to try the panda. I've never had a Chunkers before. I've never seen one in person before. I wanted to try it out, and I'm so happy that I did, because this panda makes me so happy every time I look at him. So that's why I decided to start, you know, collecting something different. So I'm going to start collecting pandas here and there. I do have a couple other little ones hanging over here. I have a wristband plush panda, that was a gift to me. So, you know, I have quite a few pandas to start, and I plan on getting the other big Chonkers one. And it's kind of like I'm moving on to another phase. I do have my gem dolls on, pre-order. And when I went back to look at them, Shayna has already sold out. That's the girl with the poofy purple hair. They're all gorgeous dolls, but I knew she was going to sell out, because that doll was very, very popular with the original gem set. I remember she sold out real quick. She seems to be a rare one, rare to find. Hello, what are you doing over there? Hello?
Huh?
What are you singing?
What?
What are you singing?
I'm not singing.
Well, you're talking about something over there.
I was singing?
Yeah, or something.
Oops, my bad.
Oops, I did it again. Come on, are you going to do the fall tag with me or what?
Never.
Anyway, so
Stitch will.
that's why, okay, yeah, Stitch, come on. That's why I decided to, that's what I'm doing. And so, the gem set, I ordered all 4 of them, so they will be coming in January. I think Gem said December, and then the other 3 in January. So at least I don't have to worry about it. But the price wasn't bad neither for those dolls. So I'm glad I pre-ordered those. You know, that'll bring a little bit of my childhood back. I also, so pandas, gem dolls, that's what we have to look forward to on this channel. I would still like to get a reborn for Christmas. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I would like one for Christmas.
Yeah.
I think that, that's why I'm thinking about the ball with silicone, because I've experienced little Johnny, but he's only 14-incher. You know, I think a full-size silicone.
A 14-incher.
Yeah. So, you know, but we'll see all in the future. But, you know, so my channel's kind of shifting as far as not getting as many dolls and kind of venturing into something new. That being said, I am selling, before we do the tag, I just want to say this one last thing. Me and Danny cleaned out his room, you know, and we're getting rid of stuff that we don't use anymore to make room. We do this every year to make room for Santa, you know, for new stuff. So I have a whole big box, I don't know if everything will fit in a large flat rate. I'm hoping it will, but Barbie dolls and accessories. I have tons of accessories to go with these dolls. There are There are Disney princess dolls. There are Monster High dolls. No, are they Monster High? Is that what I have?
No, you still
Draculaura. Are those Monster High dolls? Monster High dolls. I think there's 3 or 4 of those. Miraculous Ladybug and the Cat Boy, her husband or whatever he is. I have like 4 or 5 Miraculous ones, different styles. They all have the original clothing. There's tons of extras. You know what? Let me just show you quickly the extra stuff. Okay, hold on, because...
And extras.
Quiet, because there is so many. Sorry for the close-up, guys.
The panda.
Oh, actually, I found another outfit for the box opening. Oh, here, you know what? Hold Panda. I just want to show them just a brief.
Panda.
Now, I was, and I'm probably going to list these on Mercari unless somebody here takes them. But they are all in great, excellent condition. They might need a little hair brushing. I brushed their hair all yesterday, but just want to show. Oh, these aren't going with. This is for Danny. Okay, but just to show you a few of them. So we have Elsa and Ariel, a grandma, Glenda. We have good old Ken over here. He's the one from the Ken movie. And then there's tons. Okay, so we have 1, 2. I'll just take them out quick. These are the Monster High. I think they're Monster High. Yes, because I got them last Christmas. So there's 1, 2. I wish I had some. Oh, here's the third one. Yeah, this is, I think, a Draculaura. I got these all brand new last Christmas, but we never really did anything with them. We have Miraculous. This one he got for Christmas. She's brand new. Then we have 2 Ken dolls. I think 2 or 3 of these guys to go with Miraculous. And then there's a grandma doll. We have this one. This is like the big size Barbie, totally hair Barbie. So we have her with her gorgeous, lovely long hair. These are just a few. How many dolls do we have, Ethan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. 11, 12, 13, 14. I think there's 15 dolls in here all together. And we have tons. We have a kitchen. Look at this. We have a little kitchen in there in the Ziploc. Tons of accessories. Look at all those accessories, guys.
Goodbye.
Pocketbooks, drinks, shoes, all kinds of stuff.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And then there's Ken's surfboard. We have Catboy's little cat sticks. We have backpacks, all the Monster High accessories, everything. So all this stuff, like I'm pretty sure there's 15. It's either 14 or 15 dolls in here. All just really, they're honestly, I spent so much money, and they're honestly have been played with a few times, and then they've been actually in the, they've been in a storage box in the living room here for like the past couple months. We just don't use them anymore. And I got to clean out a lot of the stuff because I just don't have the space. I don't have the room. These would be good. These Monster High dolls would be good if you want to do repaints. I know a lot of people do repaints on these type of dolls. You know, and she has her total outfit. They have all their accessories in the bag. So everything in this bucket, I'm sure everything will fit in a large flat rate. I'm hoping. Here, let me try and give you a view of everything. I can't really see everything, but this would be a totally great gift for a child or even an adult collector because, like I said, they're in really good shape. I take really good care of their hair. I just brushed everything and all those accessories. I mean, I could for Mercari, I'm gonna have to take everything out of the bags and do. If you guys are interested and you want separate pictures, like you want me to lay out all the accessories and the dolls and take pictures and send them that way, I'm willing to do that for you. Because I'm going to have to do that for Mercari anyway, if that's the way they're going to go. But if you are interested in that, let me know, make an offer. I'm not really looking to get a lot for them. But just keep in mind that the shipping is going to be $30 alone for a large flat rate priority box. So if you're interested in that, please email me and make an offer. Okay. To the fall tag. Ethan, come on. Oh. Now he's in the bathroom. And remember, if anybody's interested in Gracie May, please let me know. And the price is a little negotiable. You know, I'm not like, it's not set in stone. I'm very easy to talk to. You know, if you guys are interested and want to make an offer, just email me. It's always in the description. And check out Belinda's Babies. Check out Reborn Twin Mom. As always, check out Becca's Reborn Nursery, Cuddles by Christina. These are channels that I've been watching lately. No. No. Okay. You better be watching my channel. All right.
No, I said you better be watching my channel.
All right, you ready? Ready for the tag?
No.
Or you're holding the pen? You better have your hands washed double time.
Yeah.
All right.
Double time.
Double time. You didn't get nothing on your shirt or when you were eating lunch, right? You need to put the... No. When you hold him...
Right.
When you hold him, you need to put that blue... Where's that blue blanket? Please get the... You need to put that over your lap. Stitch, if you want to hold him, please. You're making me nervous.
Sorry.
Get that blue blanket that's rolled up in there and just put that over your lap and then lay him on that.
Where?
Because I can't give him a bath or wash his fur. Is it rolled up in there?
No.
Where's that blanket? No, it's not under there. Where the hell did it go? What did I do with that?
Because I put him down there.
No, you don't have to put him down. Let's just find the blanket. Use that one that's on the end there. Use that leopard one. Yeah. Yeah, he's like, why? Why do I have to put a blanket?
Man. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder where the blanket went. You sure it's not rolled up there? No. All right. Well, I'll have to look for it later.
Do you like my outfit?
Oh, is it behind me? No. Okay.
I see a blue blanket.
No, that's not
You're
it.
sitting on it.
No, that's not it. That's a different one.
You're sitting on his blanket.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Right.
So, Stitch, come on now.
No.
All right.
No.
All right, ready? God. Stitch.
You're so fuzzy.
All right, but watch his eyeballs, please. Don't go near his eyeballs, please. Danny. Stitch.
Right.
Because you're acting like Danny. Don't touch the eyeballs. Danny freaked out the other night. Oh my God, we were watching a movie together, or trying to. I don't think we actually did. But we were all set up, and then I had the panda, and I was holding it, and he wanted to hold it. So I said, okay, you know, I had him wash his hands, and he's like, you know, rubbing the fur and everything. And I seen him, like, he was still, like, sick from the weekend a little bit. And so he was like, he kept sucking his nose, like, you know, like he had boogers. So I'm like, damn, I don't want him to be holding this panda when he has boogers coming out his nose. Because I can't wash the panda, you know. So I was like, Danny, why don't you just give me the panda for now, you know, and we'll watch the movie, whatever. I said, let's put him away, you know. He freaked out on me. Now, mind you, the kid has tons of plushies. So Jason was like, come on, let's go get some of your plushies out of your room and bring them out here. So he went in, he got some of the plushies, and half of the ones he brought out were ones that were once mine that I had given to him, which I didn't mind, you know. Okay, I gave it to him. I said, okay, you want this, you want that. But he also has to learn that some things are just for mom. And I bought that for me, and I don't want it to be destroyed. I don't, you know, what he does with his toys and his plushies are his business. Okay? I don't want to know. All right? If he wipes on them, puts boogers on them, stains them, those are his toys. But I like to keep my things in mint condition, and that's how I want to keep my panda. He flipped out on me, basically, and was like, well, that's not fair. You know, I want to pet the panda. He actually was silent at first, and then we were like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And he's like, the panda, you know, and I understand he wasn't feeling great neither, so that's why I let it hold him. But I didn't want him to get all snotty, you know, the panda.
Get to the tag.
Okay. That's probably what everybody else is saying too. Get to the tag, Sandra. Well, Sandra's back. Sandra's back. Back again. Guess who's back? Tell your friends. Sandra's back. Sandra's back. All right. All right. Be careful there. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Okay. Fun for the kids. Fall tag. This or that. This or that. You could get with this or you could get with that. You could get with this because this is where it's at. All right. Still give me like that. All right. Yeah. Okay. Number 1. Yeah. Haunted house or Halloween party.
Halloween party.
A Halloween party, Stitch? Yeah. Okay. Why? You don't want to go to a haunted house? Why? It could be fun.
It's scary.
I used to love haunted houses, but then I got scared with the one at Rye Playland. And they had real people in the haunted house touching you, trying to scare you. Ew. Well, like touching your shoulder and stuff, like trying to scare you when you pass a skeleton or whatever. Not like... Anyway, okay. Teenagers. Anyway.
I know, right?
Okay. Fall cookies or s'mores?
Cookies.
Yes, I agree. We don't really make s'mores.
I'm not for the
I mean, I guess if you... It's my tag, Stitch. I'll do it my way. All right? I love story time. So do my viewers. No. S'mores are more like if you go camping. Ew. What? I had a little itch on my armpit.
Ew. That's not what
anyway. No, that's not a s'mores. Anyway. I do smell like a s'mores, though, because I put on my...
You smell like roasted marshmallow?
It's actually toasted marshmallow, it's called. The scent. It's my new body stick deodorant. So I smell fresh as a toasted coconut s'mores. But anyway, I was sweating so bad, guys. I'll just tell you this quick. I was sweating so bad that I was like, this is just nasty. I would come out of the shower and I was sweating. They asked the kids. I would run from the bathroom, okay, in my underwear and my bra, all the way to the air conditioner and just be like all arms up in front of the air conditioner, like I'm being arrested. Hands up. I had to just get the air all over me because as soon as I would come out, I would be sweating. And mind you, I bring a tower fan into the bathroom with me as well to get air flowing in there. I don't have any windows in my bathroom, so I need the air flowing so I don't start sweating. As soon as I'm done, guys, I couldn't. I just couldn't. I would run out here and go in front of the AC. So I needed to find a product that was going to help me with the sweating. It was just nasty. I mean... I had to, okay? I was putting paper towels under my boobies. I mean, I needed to catch all the sweat. No, please don't leave. Anyway, so I already told you this. You already know.
Exactly. I don't want to hear
Anyway, okay, all right. Anyway, so I was trying to tell them about this new product I'm trying. I was so hesitant. I've been wanting to try Lume. I see all the, commercials for it, whatever, on Instagram and everything. And I've heard reviews about it. And actually one of my sisters had used it. And she said, this is perfect. She has big boobies too. So she was like, this is perfect. Okay. I'll be quiet. She said, this is perfect. It'll help you, whatever. But I was always hesitant to buy. You're in health class now, man. Okay. So don't act like you're a kindergartner. Anyway. So, she told me it's a good product. It really works. And I'm like, okay. But I seen the price tag and I was like, hell no. I ain't spending no $20 on a deodorant stick, okay? I'll just stick with my paper towels for $3. And then I was like, when I'm going through this menopause crap, I was like, I got to try something. So I caved in and I spent $15. It was on sale for one of the deodorant sticks. And I used it for 2 days now and it's actually working. So thumbs up. Let's see if it continues to work. Anyway, so I smell like the s'mores. I don't make s'mores. I would rather the fall cookies,
you don't make s'mores, you don't smell s'mores.
I smell like s'mores. That's the bottom line. I smell like s'mores. What are you doing with the panda? Oh, Daddy's back.
Father.
Guess who's back? Back again. Daddy's back. Let him in. We're doing fall tag.
Great.
How was your outing?
Hot. Terrible. Absolutely.
It's hot out?
Yeah, it's getting hot, man.
All right. All right, well, if Ethan would ever hurry up and do this fall tag with me, he's been wasting time.
You're the one who's been telling stories.
Well, that's what I do. I tell stories. Okay. Okay, so.
Yes.
Would you rather tell ghost stories or make a scarecrow?
What?
Would you rather tell ghost stories or make a scarecrow?
What's a scarecrow?
A scarecrow.
What's a scarecrow?
You don't know what a scarecrow is?
No.
You stuff him with hay.
What?
Yes, and you make this person-looking dude with a hat, and he's made of straw. You got to stuff him with straw. No. So you rather tell a ghost story?
No.
Neither. Okay. I would rather tell a ghost story. I love to tell stories, you know. So. Okay. Paint 10 pumpkins or peel 10 apples.
What?
Would you rather paint 10 pumpkins or peel 10 apples? I would rather paint the pumpkins. I'm not peeling no apples.
Wait. I have one too.
What?
Never mind.
Would you rather smell like pumpkin or smell like cinnamon?
I got one.
First, answer that one.
What?
Would you rather smell like pumpkin or smell like cinnamon? Cinnamon? Okay.
Cinnamon.
Okay. I don't like cinnamon at all.
I got one.
What?
Is it red?
I don't want to smell like cinnamon.
I got one.
I don't like cinnamon gum. What? I don't like cinnamon toothpaste. I don't like anything.
Would you rather be able to fly like an arrow or run fast like a deer?
What? Run fast like a deer or fly like an arrow?
Owl.
An owl?
Yeah.
Fly like an owl or run like a deer. Is that really fall related, Stitch?
I found it online.
I would definitely rather fly like an owl.
Superman.
Okay, this one's funny. Would you rather have a corn on the cob nose or sunflowers for ears?
Just the corn.
Corn on the cob nose?
The corn.
Well, you already have sunflowers for ears, really.
The corn.
Okay, well, you really have sunflowers for ears, so. Bougie. Don't be bougie.
No.
Okay, would you rather be friends with a talking pumpkin or a talking apple?
Apple.
Why? Why not the pumpkin? Spookly. I would rather be friends with Spookly.
Who's Spookly?
Spookly the square pumpkin.
Who's Spookly?
You'll see him this year. You weren't here for Halloween last year. Okay, would you rather be chased by a scarecrow or a friendly ghost?
What?
Would you rather be chased by a scarecrow or a friendly ghost?
No!
Come on, Stitch. You're all right. That's it. You're not doing this anymore.
No, sorry. Let me join in.
Well, come on. Answer.
What was it?
Would you rather be chased by a scarecrow or a friendly ghost? Casper. Okay. Okay. Would you rather eat candy corn or a caramel apple?
A goodie.
Okay. You said you had a couple of your own.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
I don't see it in my big letter. You ready?
Yep.
Would you rather rake the leaves or mow the lawn?
Rake the leaves or mow the lawn?
Yeah.
Fuck, I ain't doing neither. You could do that.
One now.
You could do it.
Choose it.
Rake leaves. I'm not going to do it anyway.
Would you rather jump in the pile of leaves or a barbie?
Neither. Why these questions? Because
I got them off the internet.
Okay, I'm not jumping in anything. Okay, especially leaves. Ugh, no.
Would you rather go?
You never did that as a kid?
Yeah, we used to destroy the pile of leaves after Louis would rake them all up.
Got buried in leaves?
Yeah, but to think of that now, oh, how dirty. I don't like the smell of the outdoors. It makes me sick.
Excuse me. Would you rather only eat candy corn for dessert or only eat apples for breakfast?
Candy corn for dessert. I don't really like candy corn. I like the ones that you get. Don't you get some kind of apple?
I don't like the pumpkins. I like candy corn better.
No, don't we eat those pumpkins? What are they? Caramel pumpkins? Apple flavored pumpkins. But the only thing is, they're too hard. Okay, come on.
That's it.
Well, I guess that concludes the end of our fall tag. These were just random questions that I got some of them off the internet. Ethan got some of them off the internet. The only one, I think I made one up in my own head. Which one was it? One of these. I think it was the one, be chased by a scarecrow or a friendly ghost. I think they had something else in there, and I put friendly ghost because I think they said scarecrow or a flock of crows or something like that, or I don't know. But I changed that one up. And then be friends with a talking pumpkin or a talking apple. They had something else talking. I forgot what it was, but I thought that was cuter, an apple and pumpkin. Because I thought Danny was going to be out here too for this, but apparently not. But I have to say he has been quiet the entire time, so that's good. Okay, guys. Well, how did the returns go? A-okay?
Yeah, you should.
Okay. All right, I'll have to look. I probably got notifications, but I didn't look yet. So, he returned a bunch of the stuff. Like I said, I wasn't paying. I wasn't paying. Oh, the air is unhealthy again. Yeah. So, I wasn't paying all that money for the quality of the items I received. So, they went back. So, went back to, I mean, I wanted to go back on an Amazon gift card. This way I know that money will be respent on other Christmas items rather than, you know, getting cash back and then disappearing somewhere else. Because I have to replace things that I have to actually get him that silicone mat that I was telling you about with the built-in paint slots, and it comes with the cup for the water and stuff. Because he needs a silicone mat. He needs a workplace to work on rather than just the table or the desk. You know, something that's easy to clean up. It rolls up, and then you could just wash it in the sink. And so I got to get him that. There's a couple other things in there, but I got to see. And I got Walmart. Walmart came, so I got to see what's in those boxes. The air here is not good. I guess, I don't know, is there a wildfire then around or what?
Not around here, but all over Washington.
Yeah, all over Washington there's wildfires. So we get this happens every year though, as long as the fire stays away. But the smoke gets really bad. I mean, there's times where we have to stuff, you know, towels or whatever under the doorways. And
right now it says everyone may begin to experience health effects.
Yeah, so you can't be walking out and, you know.
Yeah, I've been sitting outside for an hour and a half.
Well, you had made bus trips for there and back, so.
Yeah, no, I know.
Why were you sitting out so long?
There was nowhere else to sit.
They don't have. Did you go to Walmart or no?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
The heck? Anyway. Alright, guys. So, I guess I'm going to go. Remember, if anybody is interested in the big Barbie lot, just send me an offer. If you're interested in Gracie May, remember there is no COA because it is a cuddle baby, but it is an authentic doll done by Lori Neal, and it's on a cuddle body by Anna at Lings Reborn Nursery. And he will come with a nice, beautiful box opening. So I am asking $380, but offers are welcome. And that's it. I hope everybody enjoyed my video today. And thank you, Ethan, for joining in the fall tag as well as other things. And thank you to Jason for going to do the returns in this smoky weather.
No problem.
Now, can you make some coffee?
Coffee?
Yeah. Make some, what are you going to make, pumpkin or butter pecan? Well, I'd like a hot cup of coffee. I drank a whole pot, but that's because I've been up since midnight. I think I made the coffee around 2 because I needed a hot drink.
After you sign off.
Yeah, I'm signing off. All right. So, thank you, everybody, for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video today. And don't forget to check out all those channels I mentioned earlier. And thank you so much for watching. So, I will be back. I don't know when. I never know when. Like I said, I never know when I'm going to feel like popping on. So, please, I ask for your patience. If I don't make a video for a few days, that just means I'm busy doing something else, or I'm not in the mood. I am not going to come on a video and talk like this and, you know, hang out and chat if I'm not feeling it. If I don't feel in the mood to talk to you guys, I'm not just going to come on here, force myself. It shouldn't be forced. It should come natural, you know, it should be happy like today was. And, so if I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it, guys. But I'm going to do my best, to be back, shortly, you know, not too long. Happy things coming up. And, always shout out to my girl, Christina, over Cuddles by Christina. Go check her out. And I will see you next time on Little Meeple's Nursery. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.